Hey guys, it's Michael. Welcome back to Michael in the Morning. Today is Sunday, November 15th, 2020, and this is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. We have a lot of important news to go over from President Trump, Jerome Powell, and Joe Biden on the second stimulus package. President Trump came out for the first time yesterday to speak on the second stimulus bill, so there's important information to cover there. But let's just get right into the updates. President Donald Trump called on Congress yesterday to pass a second stimulus bill in his first stimulus remark since losing the election earlier this month. He said that Congress must do a virus relief bill, needs Democrats' support, make it big and focused, get it done. These are the first remarks that President Trump has made on the second stimulus bill since Joe Biden won the election earlier this month. Before November 3rd, President Trump had constantly called for another stimulus package to get a bill passed very soon, and Trump had suggested that he could pass a bill even larger than what the Democrats wanted, so even more than the $2.4 trillion that Democrats wanted. The White House had previously taken the lead in negotiations with Democrats on a second stimulus bill, but talks collapsed in the run-up to the election. And since the election, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has been the main Republican to take the lead in negotiations with Democrats. He and Nancy Pelosi have been the two talking after the election. Prior to the election, it was more Nancy Pelosi and Steven Mnuchin. Trump's comments are unlikely to break the stalemate, though, in Capitol Hill on the second stimulus bill, even as virus cases and hospitalizations are surging to record highs every single day. The U.S. added more than 184,000 new confirmed virus cases on Friday, which was the fourth day in a row that the country had set an all-time record. And now, for the first time, the country's 7-day average is above 150,000 cases. On top of this, more than 1,400 people died from the virus in the U.S. on Friday, which was the most deaths that day for any country in the world. And across the country, more than 67,000 people are currently hospitalized because of the virus. The problem with all of this is that even with all of this going on with the virus, us seeing record number of cases, both parties can't seem to reach an agreement. They're still divided on a number of key aspects of the bill. Both parties are pushing dueling priorities on the second stimulus bill, particularly with regards to the cost of the next stimulus plan. The GOP is pressing for a smaller relief package similar to the $500 billion measure they unveiled in September and October earlier this year. It contained key funding for small businesses and public health funds, but it omitted some of the Democrats' top priorities, which was stimulus checks and money for state and local governments. McConnell has argued in recent weeks that the economy is improving, and he pointed to the unemployment levels, which were 6.9% for October, which was much better than previous months. And he says that because of this, we don't need to pass a large bill. He says he doesn't think the current situation demands a multi-trillion-dollar package. But on the other hand, Democrats have called for a large aid plan that includes money for state and local government, unemployment benefits, direct stimulus checks, and health funding, among other initiatives. They're calling for a much larger bill that's more around the $2.2 to $2.4 trillion range. So ultimately, since both sides are still very far apart on the overall price tag of the bill, President Trump's comments on Twitter to pass more stimulus probably won't make a deal get passed sooner. It appears that another relief package won't be passed until after Joe Biden is inaugurated in January and after he takes office, and Americans may have to wait several months for the arrival of a second stimulus check, because after they get the bill passed, it'll still take a little bit of time for checks to get sent out. The good news, though, is that President-elect Joe Biden has been speaking with Democratic congressional leaders Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi on the second stimulus bill, and he said in a press conference earlier this week that one of the urgent things that needs to be done is that people need relief right now. He said right now, small businesses, people who are unemployed, people who are going to get evicted from their homes, and tens of millions of Americans need more stimulus support right now. In addition to Biden, many economists and Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, they have been pushing Congress to get this deal passed sooner, and they want to get a bill passed before January, before the new president takes office. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said earlier this week that the main risk we see to that is clearly the further spread of disease here in the U.S. He said that we've got new cases at record levels. We've seen a number of states begin to reimpose limited activity restrictions, and people may lose confidence that it is safe to go out again. He says we need to get the virus under control and we need to pass more stimulus. So anyways, that's what's going on with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package as of Sunday, November 15th, 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.